look, be as secretive as you can for as long as you can, right? And I'm just gonna keep it sweet and simple. I hate that. This is me saying I hate in a good way, even though it's not a good way to say it. But like, as I've grown and grew in the capabilities of being able to express myself, I built relationships with people. I'm very transparent of a person now. I tell people about what I do and things I do in the background and things like that. And of course, that helped with developing me as an individual and with communication and expressing myself towards people. But the part of me that's this truly like shy, introverted person that really don't want to come outside, that really don't want to talk to people, that really don't want to even have zero interaction with human beings, the insane part of me that wants to remain mysterious and obscure to the average person, or even just people that I know, that bothers me to the deepest core. And I think that's probably the thing that disrupted my whole workflow. I think that's what I'm realizing now. Like, there's nothing cool about me no more. Like, I hate it. I hate it so bad. It bothers me. Like, I'll be like, dang, like I can't get nothing done. And it's like, because it's like almost like people just know your next move, and I hate it. That bothers me to like the core. And I'm like, damn, like, and I'm trying to find a way to get back to it, like, sincerely, like, and not in like a crazy way, just like being secretive in a way where I take time to myself and I just learn all this cool shit, and then like I said, y'all just see the product of the cool shit I be thinking about, and then I go disappear back into my cave and come back out, and that's kind of how I am. I'm like that naturally. Both of my parents is like that naturally. My mother's like that. My father's like that. They just to themselves. My father, this nigga, he just passed recently. I bet you those people that was at this funeral didn't know he had that many kids. And that's a bad instance, but I'm just saying, like, that's how secretive and that's how deep this shit run in my blood. I don't be trying to do this shit for no clout. I don't be trying to do it to be cool. I do this shit naturally. It's just naturally cool, though. People just naturally want to be that way, and most people are not that way. And in many ways, people don't even experience the drawbacks of being that way. Like me, since I've been secretive my whole life, and I didn't talk. My communications was fucking terrible. I still fuck up with communicating and expressing myself to people outside of like, not even, period. I hate talking to people because I feel like people don't even respect my words, what I'm saying. I feel like it's going in one ear and out the other one, and I just feel like they be thinking like, what is this nigga talking about? And I may be speaking clear right now, just only because this is a thought that I had in my mind over and over and over again, and I'm taking my time and expressing myself. But most cases, like my communication was terrible. And this is after years of like having to actively be aware and train myself to speak the right way. So people just be wanting to just be secretive and try to act mysterious. It's like this is the natural order that I got. And that's the drawback. It's like I can't communicate properly. And that shit is making me mad, but it's like it's firing me up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I be trying to not use this anger. I be trying to be more on my Zen shit. I be trying to move with awareness and be like, okay, well, I know anger not gonna be able to drive me that far. So I'm trying to find something deeper than anger, and I'm trying to find love in that. But I'm at a space where that anger needs to be expressed, needs to be pulled out. And it's making me mad. And that's the only way I'm gonna get to where I need to go. I gotta use this anger for what it's here for. I can't just allow it to just be down there doing whatever it's doing, trying to find a way to sabotage my life. But like, people don't understand, like, I'm a secretive person at heart. I'm secretive. I like it that way. That is where my greatness come from. My greatness come from being away from people. My greatness come from not being around nobody. I don't like it. And of course, as a healthier, more healed version of myself, I feel like I'm conflicted. I feel like I'm conflicted between an aspect of me that wants to do better and do more versus an aspect of me, both aspects want to do better, but it's a healthy way of going about it and it's an unhealthy way of going about it. And it seemed like both versions is going against myself, but it's also for myself. And that's so y'all understand how confusing, how angering that makes that. I say angering, how angered that shit make me. So I have to realize, like, damn, like for me to really move forward, I really gotta reclude, like, not reclude. I'm saying my dumbass. I gotta evaluate. I gotta retreat into my cave and figure some shit the fuck out. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this shit is uncomfortable. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable in a bad way. It's not uncomfortable in a way that's pushing you towards something greater. Like I said, I'm always a thinker. I'm trying to. Sometimes you can't outthink your way out of situations, and sometimes you got to go through it. But damn, this shit is frustrating, and I guess it's kind of what I'm about to start doing again, right? And I think anybody that can resonate with that or feel that type of way about being secretive, like me being secretive was kind of the reason why I couldn't even be around people. I had no manners. I had no, like, when I say I had no manners, I had no proper way of being around people that was respectful. Not saying I was just being blatantly disrespectful, but for example, let's say I went to homecoming. This is 11th grade of high school. I just popped up. I took the bus to homecoming. All right. Have the clothes. I think I ain't gonna say that. I'm sitting there just wearing some shit. Not saying it was trash or nothing, but I was wearing some shit. And then after that shit was over, I just took the bus home. I just bust up and just left. Like, I'm that type of person. Like, I'll come to things and I'll just leave without even saying nothing. It's almost like I didn't exist and I didn't even go there. Even though I took pictures and stuff, but that's kind of how the feeling of how I like it. I like that I kind of exist in this space where it's like I'm non-existent, but I exist. I don't know. It's weird. And I think only some people can really understand that. But, like, man, like, me being secretive had lost all, like, the flavor and life of me. I don't like it. I don't like that. My, like, life is just so bland without me, like, keeping things to myself. And I mean, like, the coolest shit, not like no dark things that I've done or something like that. Cause I'm open about that, just only because I don't want to feel like I'm holding myself back or trying to make it seem like I'm something I'm not. That's what I don't want to do. But in my head, I'm a cool nigga. I'm just cool like that. So when I create these things, I don't want people to even know about it. I just want to like, for example, I want to make art. I don't want to tell nobody that. I'm gonna tell y'all this, but y'all not gonna see y'all gonna see bits and small things about it, but y'all not gonna hear about it. Y'all gonna see it when y'all see it. And that's kind of how I'm trying to get back to. When I make art or when I do, any of my endeavors, I just want y'all to see it, and then I go back into my cave and just, act like I'm a regular dude. That's one thing about me. I love downplaying myself. I love my greatness, but I love downplaying it so much more. I'm not gonna lie. That's like some of my greatest downtime. It's acting like I'm not that dude, even though I really am. Like, that's the best aspect of my life. Like, and I'm understanding, like, how to be able to balance that, knowing when to fall into this confidence and then knowing when to, like, just coast on it. So, yeah, if y'all can, I'm about to say, of course, be secretive in how you move, but be secretive in your endeavors. Like I said, some people don't even need to be hearing it. And sometimes when you saying it out loud, it's almost like you get a euphoric hit from even saying something about it. And that's what I realized I was experiencing. I keep things secretive for a reason. Keep shit short. I don't need y'all in my business. I don't need y'all sending y'all negative energy my way. I don't need it. I just need this and whatever the fuck I'm doing. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. And I know I'm cussing a lot, but, like, damn, like, that shit be making me mad when I think about it. Like, and what makes me madder, one thing I even seen, they be like, oh, moving in silence. Like, I hate that. And I hate that I've even perpetuating that idea, like, moving in silence. Like, in the sense of, like, we ever hear somebody say, like, yeah, I'm moving in silence. Well, shit, you talking too fucking much. That's why I feel like I guess to a certain extent, I feel like I was doing that. I was talking. I was starting to talk too much. And I hate talking. I can't express myself the right way. So I'm like, why am I talking so much? And, like, people that know me in real life or being around me, they know I jumble my words up a lot. I'll be saying gibberish. I'll be saying bullshit. Like I said, I'm doing my work just so I can strengthen my voice and strengthen my words and my speech, because that's one thing that infuriates me out of anything in the world is my words not being received and respected. That bothers me to no avail. And I refuse to be like this at 30 years old. Imagine being a 30-year-old nigga not knowing how to speak, bro. That shit is fucking bizarre. That is bizarre and that's unacceptable. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't make it past 25 not being able to speak. That is gonna bother me. That's gonna extremely, like, piss me off. So, yeah, shit, do what you gotta do to be, to grow. If you gotta be secretive, keep all your secret things, endeavors, moves to yourself, do it. Don't make nobody make you feel bad about doing that. Because for one, that shit not even that important in the sense of everybody else. It's only should be important to you. I'm not saying be secretive in your thoughts and emotions. To a certain extent, depending on the circumstance, yeah, you might have to, but I'm still a advocate for transparency and being honest and being upfront with people. But I'm just speaking about in the sense of like personal endeavors, right? Like all this new shit I'm about to do, and this is me, this kind of me calling myself out on this bullshit again. I'm about to say, and I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna cut myself off before I say some dumb shit. But thank y'all for watching this video. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and thank you.